even gonna lie to y'all. I totally meant to post this the day I posted season 2 part 1 of Attack on What If Naruto had to find the Titan. I totally meant to do that. I did not. So I'm just gonna give you guys this now. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Deku's gonna be manga Deku on site. I mean, this man is gonna have Black Air Force activity since birth. Like when he was born, he just had to oh my God, why can't I just stay? And look in his eye. Like he had the look that Dobby had when he was getting ready to kill Endeavor and the Hawks in season 5. But like this man's has straight Black Air Force One activity. None of that bullying stuff happened. And they tried. They sure tried it. But they literally went the way of the Warhammer Titan. They died. They got their butts whooped. They got hit so hard. Deku was pretty sure that he broke all of their jaws. Bakugo knew not to do anything with Deku since they first met, because Deku just had the blandest look and he had a really good quirk. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all, his quirk is Black Whip. Like off-site, his quirk is Black Whip. Nope, my bad. I forgot the script. And I actually got a script this time. His quirk is not Black Whip. His quirk is like not full howling. It's like you know how how we was trying to tell that one hero how Deku's power works, superhero, and how we call it a superhero. Basically Deku has the ability to just dash around. Like he has a super speed quirk, and he like has the ability to enhance his ability, his strength. Like he has like the 100% mob counter thing, and like let's say he got to that when mob got those question marks. When he got that, it was just Black Air Force energy spewing. So much Black Air Force energy, the Black Air Force Scouter couldn't even count it. CJ Champ, if you're here watching this video, please put him on the round table. This man took on his whole class by himself. Come on. I'm finna just stop telling y'all about his Black Air Force energy and let's start the video. So I'm just finna say this. He got Black Air Force energy. I just had to say it again. So let's start off with the sludge villain thingamajig. The sludge villain tried to run Deku's face, and he hold up like Vegeta. Like you remember when Vegeta had punched Broly in the Dragon Ball Super Broly? He did the sludge villain hold up like that. He went 20%, and he hold up like he was hold up behind him, and he shoot styled him so hard he split him in half and killed him. All Might thought he was a villain, and Deku literally soloed All Might. He hit him in his stomach so hard that the wind pressure from that hit alone almost opened All Might's wound. All Might's feeling this, and he hold up, tried to hit Deku again, and Deku, realizing that it's just All Might, he dodges and asks, "Why you trying to fight me?" My bad, bro. All Might says, "Of course I'm gonna try to fight you. You're a villain. The guy who closed my door." Deku says, "No, I'm not. I'm really not." So I'm just finna start sinking in, and this finna be cringe for me, but it's finna be good content for y'all. Wait, so you're telling me you're not a villain when you killed the sludge villain and hit me so hard, you opened up one of the greatest wounds I ever got? Deku's, yeah, exactly. All Might ain't having none of this, and he tries to hit Deku again, but Deku literally just does the same thing he did with the slaughter villain, but this time it's different. He catches the punch, and you guys remember how this is gonna be a lot of references to anime now. You guys remember how Go Getter rolls his arms when he was finna punch Broly? He moved the punch out of the way, rolls his arms, and hits him in the exact location where the scar was. So he also knows where he can pinpoint where the things are. And the scar opens up, and Deku, the one for all literally seeps into Deku. I'm finna get a lot of trash from the My Hero fandom, but I ain't doing that. Y'all finna get roasted. The My Hero fandom be doing this, they wilding. So I might go small Might, and Deku says, so this is your quirk, huh? All Might just sees the pure black Air Force energy coming from Deku. And All Might, his mouth is dropped. And guess who decides to come along? No, wait, hold up. Bakugo, because he was with his lackeys and stuff, and then Bakugo's lackey says, "Oh look, it's the." Deku literally hold up Telehorse again and sidekicks every single one of them. Those dudes, knocking them all out on impact. Bakugo says, "Nope," and just walks off and grabs his guns and walks off. As I was saying, so your quirk is called what? Wait, what again? All Might says, "I'm not explaining it to you," and he stops right there, and Deku literally weaponized his hand, black whip all over his hand, and he turned it into, and he made his hand sharp with black whip. All Might is flabbergasted because, as we all know, when you first get one for all, you can't use all the quirks from the past one for all users right away. We all know that's impossible. So All Might is completely flabbergasted, and he asks, "How the heck are you using black whip? No one for all users should be able to use black whip right away." And then and then Deku says, "So your quirk is called one for all, huh?" All Might presses the logo thing on his chest, and it calls some other heroes. Deku says, "Oh crap," and he floats out of there with float. So some flying heroes are on his tail, and Deku's hair is just. Hold on, I have the picture for this. There, like that. This is what Deku looks like right now. And he has the blue and everything too, but not the hero suit. He's like Naruto hopping it, cause he clearly can't. He's using if you guys didn't know, float isn't like Uraraka's thing. It's like you can jump up and then you can start floating like that. And like you stop floating for a little bit. And then yeah, she's Naruto hopping. I'm gonna get some trash from the My Hero Academia for this video in general. He's hopping. So Deku gets tired of it and he says, I'm getting tired of these D-listers. And he does something he likes to call airwave cannon. He uses Black Whip again to create something like the gauntlets he had, and he pushes his arms like a hand, and then air pressure just goes crazy, and the heroes they just fall down, but their quirk starts working. So how this works is Deku's Black Whip can be used to contain and attack villains, and it can suck out quirks for a short amount of time. So this is not canon because I know Black Whip cannot do that. And some of you are going to be asking, then how did the air pressure do that? That's stuff for the explanation video I'm going to be doing. So Deku goes back home, and he just has a oh god look on his face, and he lives alone because Hisashi and Inko just left because they couldn't handle him. And he just lays out flat on his bed. And let's do a time skip. Deku decides to become a vigilant, and hold up. I don't have a picture of what I wanted his vigilant costume to be. And that is definitely not my face. I just made a video. Yeah, that's it. So this is what he looks like. And he's standing up on that monument of All Might. They get one because All Might had to retire. So the Hawks comes flying down. He says, yo, are you a hero trainee from UA? By the way, your costume looks amazing. Deku says thanks, and yeah, I'm looking home scouting the area for villains, but it seems like it's a quiet day. And while he says that, a boom goes off and Deku gives a oh god look, and Hawk says, well, need a ride? Deku says, nah, I can fly a little. Deku floats away and Hawks flies. They're flying together, and Hawks is bombarding him with questions. Deku says, that's not my quirk. I don't even know what my quirk is myself. I just knew it was pretty strong, and I didn't pressure my mom to go to the quirk doctor. Hawk says, you seem like a chill kid. And then Deku says, yeah. They see that a villain called Kaido is holding Wakugo with his quirk. So we go to that little present Mike's thing where it's like doo. If you watch My Hero Academia, you know what I'm talking about. They do that, and it says Kaido quirk grappling. He can grapple anything with the aura of his willpower. So Deku notices who it is, and he says, Jesus. And he used to think he was all that. Hawk says, you know this guy? Deku says, yeah, I know the guy who's captured. He used to think he was all that back when we were kids. Deku dashes towards Kaido, and Kaido says, "Who are you, kid? I'm not really fond of hurting kids." Deku says, "You definitely got a problem." Bakugo mouth gets open and he says, "Thank you, someone realizes that. Like, why would you even talk like that?" Kaido enhances the grapple on Bakugo, but Deku jumps in the air and he dashes towards Kaido, and he delivers what he likes to call one for all rapid punch. One for all rapid punch is basically using full cowling, and he's laying into him. Oh, Deku also has his mask on, and he's laying into him. Like, he's going crazy. Like, you know how the Warhammer Titan's face looked? It doesn't look like that. It does, actually. Just imagine with the flesh. And he let go to Bakugo, and Bakugo sees how ham Deku's going. And he's not even surprised, because he knows how much Black Air Force energy Deku has. So Kaido then falls down. But since I said everything about willpower, he gets back up and says, "I refuse to be humiliated by a kid. I still have my honor." Grappling Kaido's aura just starts flowing around him, and his quirk evolves. So this isn't like what My Hero Academia is. Like, your quirk can evolve if you're in a near-death state. And Kaido's quirk evolved, and he now has, like, Tokoyami's quirk, like, Dark Shadow. And, like, now he has, like, a stand. And there's, like, 3 Kaidos on the side of him. They all try to rapid punch, Deku with, like, Gojo. And he's just dodging, like, Ultra Instinct Goku. There's gonna be a lot of anime references. I'm just gonna say that now. Like, he's just dodging on dodging and on dodging on dodging. The heroes are surprised as ever, and so is Hawk. And Hawk's lends a helping hand, and he kills one of Kaido's grapple clones. Deku kicks Kaido into the air, Lee style, and he kicks him into the ground, and he goes behind him and kicks him into the ground. Deku then gets cheered for, and Hawks gives him a high five. By the way, my name is Deku interrupts him there and says, "Your name's Hawk, right? You're the number 4 hero." And then Hawk says, "Correcto mundo." The heroes try to scold Deku, but Hawk says, "What are you guys talking about? You guys just sat there and did nothing. If All Might or Endeavor were here, you guys would get your license taken. But since I'm here, Deku snatches up their license and gives it to Hawks, and Hawks uses one of his feathers to slash up their license into pieces. And then Deku says, "Well, I'm gonna bid you all adieu," and he just leaves. Hawk says, "Well, I have better things to do than handle you guys." So somebody was watching in the crowd, and that person who was watching is, I don't know. I'm gonna need. So the person watching is what's her name? Mirko's little sister, who is 16. So I'm gonna call her because I just got a name for her. Rimura, whatever Miracle's last name is. I wasn't paying attention to the show when they introduced Miracle and her last name and stuff. I wasn't paying attention. So Deku goes he's getting tailed by Rimura. Rimura's quirk is called bunny features. Rimura has all the less strength that a bunny has, and she has super hearing and stuff like that, and she's really fast, obviously. So Rimura's hopping on building to building, not like Deku, because Deku's just jumping in the air. Deku says, "Why are you following me?" You guys know how not vibe the reverse flash voice sounds. Yeah. And he asks, why is she following him? Guys, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Alright, so Rimura tailing Deku, and Deku asks, who are you? Rimura says, I'm Rimura, whatever. I'm Rimura. Deku says, okay then, why are you following me? Rimura says, whoa, at least tell me your name. And Deku rolls his eyes and says, it's Deku. And I refuse to say my last name. So, I forgot to mention this in the first part of the video, but Deku despises his parents, and he only mentioned his mother because his mother wasn't that bad. The only reason why he despises her is because she left him. So Deku said. So Rimura says, okay, and what's your quirk? Deku says, oh, Jesus Christ. My quirk is called enhancing. I'm able to enhance any part of my body. And then Rimura thinks, oh, so that's why you're able to fly right now. Deku says, I'm not flying. I'm actually falling. I'm just using the air pressure from my legs to keep myself afloat. And we all know that's ginormous, because we all know he didn't float. So Rimura understands that, and she asks if she can stay with Deku because her parents usually are home, and her big sister Miracle is doing hero work until like really late. Deku says whatever, and they go to his house. So this is gonna be a pretty long what if, so I advise you to go to sleep to this. Deku is completely all. Deku goes to his house, and he puts on his pajamas. Jesus Christ, hold up. Don't want to press that. Deku looks like this, but way taller and with a scar on his eye. And he is clearly not there. And Rimura has some sleep clothes on too, because she obviously had to go home. do something at least. And she has some clothes on. And Deku says, I'm sleeping on the couch. You can take my bed. Rimuru says, that's fine with me. And they go to sleep. So we're finna cut to the next day. And Deku's still sleeping. But Rimuru's up cooking breakfast. This sounds like they're gonna be a couple. Because they are. I don't care what you guys think, they're gonna be a couple. Like, if you don't like this, what if you can go up? I'm completely fine with that. I don't do YouTube to make you guys happy. I do YouTube because it's entertaining to people and because I think it's fun. This is for my entertainment and other people's entertainment, not for the entertainment of haters. So Deku starts waking up because he smells something really, 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 really good. Because y'all ever just wake up and y'all smell that good food that your mom cooking? Yeah, that's why I wake up. Because I remember when I was younger, my grandma was cooking, and I just woke up from the sheer smell. And I woke up and I saw she had a whole feast of food. Yeah. And then so Deku wakes up and he's rubbing his eyes and stuff. And he says, we really could have just went to go get breakfast. Rimuru says, I just like cooking for myself so I don't have to pay. Deku goes to do all the things that you normally would do to wake up. He showers, brushes his teeth, puts some clothes on, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go back to the regular picture. Oopsie. Yeah. So whoopsie. Hold on, picture again. I think. No, this is the picture I was at. Yeah. And Deku rubs his eyes. He asks, so what was the real reason you wanted to come to my house? You didn't even really know me. Rimuru says, stop cooking. And she asks, and she says, I know you're not a hero. Deku says, you caught me. I'm vigilant. Rimuru asks if she can become one because her parents are dead and Mirko is usually out on hero business. But when she's around, she's like a mother figure. Deku says, well, what's your reason? Rimuru also gives a very, very, very sad backstory that would make even Kirishima cry. Deku says, wow, that's sure tragic. So I guess you can be a vigilant with me. She says, good, because I was gonna force you to let me become one. Anyway, she gets through cooking and let's time skip to later in the day where they go shopping because she obviously needed some hero clothing. So they went to like the support gear shop with medals and iron souls and stuff like that. Deku says, this is where I got the stuff from my hero suit. Deku basically looks like this. I know I had the picture right here. Yeah, because this is what he usually wears when he goes to the store and in public when he's doing something important. So Deku Deku says to the store clerk, I'm gonna need some women titanium gear and a suit for her to pick out. Deku leaves and goes and starts browsing. And this is where Deku gets his gloves. So I'm finna go. Nah. You guys can clearly see the gloves right there. Deku has what he had in season 4. You guys know what I'm talking about if you watch My Hero Academia at all. If you didn't watch My Hero Academia, I think I have a picture. I might have a picture. That's what it used to look like. But there wasn't bandages. I should have a picture. I should have came prepared, but I was not. So you guys are just gonna have to deal with that, and it should be in the second episode. I'm sorry. Reamer comes out with like a full moon instead of Mirko's crescent moon. And her assets, like the armor assets that Mirko had, were red like Deku's, and her moon was crimson red. Deku does a slow clap like nice. So they put it in a briefcase like a UA briefcase stuff, and they leave and they go home. So let's skip the night warning. A lot of time skips in this series. And they're watching the news, and they see that there's a crime going on, and it's not like an itty bitty crime. It's a serious crime. It's like with not Overhaul's group. That's for season one final stuff. Yeah, as I said in What If Naruto had the what's the name season 2 part 1. This is gonna be Infinite Show. So this is gonna be going to forever. And I'm gonna stop getting scripts and stuff. Because I finally got a script, like I always complain about in all of my videos. If you're an OG, you know what I'm talking about. So, whoopsies. So you guys, not you guys. So this is where Shinzo gets introduced. Shout out to what if Deku was the Red Hood. Shout out to that. That's where I'm getting my ideas from. And I also am going to be adding a character at around the Overhaul arc. And that character is going to be prideful. And he's going to be like a fan fave. So they get dressed and they go to where it's at. There's heroes surrounding everyone. Hawks is there too. Hawks says, "Oh, so that's your buddy, huh?" Hawks says, "Yeah. She just became a hero. So UA said I should take her on a few real missions to get her experience." Hawk says, "That sounds like UA." So Deku says, "Well, I'm gonna go in." Hawks, you go up to make sure that none of the villains come out. And if you see any prisoners in there come out, make sure that they're safe with the other heroes. Reamer, Deku tells Rimuro her name is Crimson Rabbit. Deku says, Crimson Rabbit, you go to the back of the building. As soon as they recognize Hawks, they're gonna start fleeing to the back of the building. You can try to handle them. So they all go here to their go to where they're at, and they already know that Deku's gonna go blast right into the building. No stealth mode. So there are some guys like at the back of the wall, and they start trying to shoot Deku. And Deku, hold up. And Deku's dodging, and he activates 30%. He's dodging with zero effort, and he sends in his hand and both of his arms get enveloped in black wood, and he hits the ground and black whips spike out through the building. Hawks dodges a few, and he says, "What the heck? His quirk is way powerful." Rina sees a few come from the top, and she's thinking to herself, "That's not his quirk. Oh, I hope he's okay," and stuff like that. So most of the guys are pierced to the wall and stuff because Deku usually is a Wolverine. He won't kill them. He'll just beat them up badly. So he's walking down the middle, and the villain who really wasn't into the wall good picks up his gun and shoots Deku in the rib cage. Deku gasps for air because it pierced his lung a little bit, and Deku makes a spike go up to his stomach and piercing his stomach. The guy is coughs up blood because if you're like in third grade, you know that the stomach has stomach acid, and if the stomach to get pierced, the stomach acids were to start flowing out of the stomach and stuff like that. So if you know what acid reflux is, he's having acid reflux in his organs. So he's probably gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say this: if you're a nameless character or a named character, you have a 40% chance of dying. Nameless characters, 90%. So the big boss is like a kingpin, and he bum rushes Deku, and Deku doesn't take him seriously, and just the wind force from that dude's punch blows off his mask. So he's not really a kingpin. He's more of a Shigaraki. Like, he has white hair, his eyes are like that. He looks like a Hisashi. And he doesn't really have a shirt on, and his quirk is covering his legs, because no. So Deku starts taking him seriously, and Deku goes 90%. Deku's cape starts flowing, and he dashes towards the villain. They going crazy like they trading blows left and right, and they share a punch. Like, you know how Goku and Beerus did. It was a time ripple, like stuff like that. It was such a serious punch that the whole entire building goes supernova, and Shinjo's still alive. I assure you, he's still alive. And Hawk sees his face, and he sees that he has the face of a pure person with black Air Force energy. So they start flying up, and they're just going head to head and stuff. And Deku gets armed and he's not really blocking anymore, and he's getting it like crazy. But then Deku's black whip starts going crazy at the villain, and just wind pressure. The guy's quirk, and the guy's quirk is called Spirit. He has the he's super strong, and he can create spirit birds, and he can create dragons. Not I didn't mean to say dragon. Birds. He can create dragons and stuff like that. And like his quirk is going all around everywhere. And Deku gets nicked in the leg, and blood is all over Deku's leg. And Deku gets propelled back to like a corner piece of the building. And this is basically what Deku looks like right now. So Deku flies up, and this is what he's looking like. Like, y'all know that one song that takes like must crush some dust. That's what his theme song is. And like y'all know when the main character's theme song is playing, it's gonna be on sight. Like, and Deku does something called Shining Star Bang. And like black whip is coming from his mouth and body and his hair, and like and his fist right there, and he reels back his fist, and how do I say? He says Black Star bang, and he punches the dude in his face so hard that it's not just wind pressure, just hold up gust of wind, and not even wind pressure, just a gust of wind, just like you know how when someone punches, and like it just gusts of wind, and the wind is white, and then like it's it's a whole scene to get the wind going, yeah, like that. And when it's over, like the dude is just bloody, and Deku's bloody too. Like, and Deku just passes out from using 930% of his powers. Rimuru goes to check. Haas goes to check him on Deku, and then Deku wakes up from the hospital, and that's why I'm gonna end this, because I know this is long. I know for a fact that this is way longer than I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna end this right now.